Hello, hello everyone. So I'm back for another ingredient label Smackdown. And this one's gonna be unique because I'm not comparing any labels to any other labels. I'm basically comparing the food marketing to what the label actually says, because there's just a lot of ways to be, I don't want to use the word tricked, because I do think that what I'm about to show you is a healthier option, but there's a lot of ways to be persuaded into thinking that certain foods are okay to just put into your daily routine because they're healthy and they have, the labels all look great. They've got, nutritional value. They're branded well. Hey, Karen. And so I'm just going to give you an example of this. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I'm all over my stories on Instagram all day, every day. And yesterday I posted in my stories these muffins that I found at the store. I shared pictures of my daughter eating the muffins. I even was like, hooray, healthy muffins. These are so good. And when we got home, I flipped over the package, which why didn't I do it in the store? But when we got home, I flipped over the package and I realized oh, these probably actually weren't the best choice. Hold on, I have to take a bite of my post-workout pudding real quick. This is what I eat after I work out. It could be a protein shake, but I like to make pudding with it because it tastes like brownie batter. And it's all kinds of aminos, 3 different kinds of protein to refuel my body after a workout. And it is clean and natural. Anyway, let me show you the muffins. This is the face-to-face Smackdown. Here we go. So I was in Sprouts. Hey, Mel. I was in Sprouts Food Market, which is a really great health food store. I don't know if you have one in your area. I think it's called Sprouts Farmers Market. But anyway, they have a huge produce area. They've got lots of gluten-free options. They've got just an assortment of really good quality foods. And so my kids were in the cart with me. Hey, Julie. My kids were in the cart with me. Lachlan started having a meltdown. Sprouts, just FYI, parents, Sprouts do not have big carts. So my kids were smushed into the back of one little cart and they were not getting along. And so Lachlan was crying, Evangeline was frustrated, and I'm like cruising through the store as quick as I can. And so I was just like, okay, you can each pick out one thing, but you got to pull it together because right now I'm not impressed with the way that you're acting. And so they pulled it together and Evangeline saw some muffins. And of course she picked out like triple chocolate chip muffins that they had there. And I was like, how about not those? How about, and I showed her these and she's like, oh, carrots, I love carrots, which she does, she loves carrots. And so if you look at the label, you can see they're made with flaxseed. They're gluten-free flax muffins. It's got this handmade wholesome goodness, made in the USA, carrot raisin. And then down here it lists like all of the extra nutritional values. So it says it's got 4,320 milligrams of omega-3 per muffin, which supports cardiovascular health, helps to maintain normal cholesterol levels. It's got 10 grams of fiber per muffin, which promotes healthy digestion. It's got more than 60 grams or milligrams of lignans per muffin, which helps to maintain breast and prostate health. Okay, and then it says at the bottom there are no preservatives, no cholesterol, no dairy, no hydrogenated fat, no trans fat, no GMO. Like, holy crap. I was just like, get these into my cart. Evangeline's gonna have one, Lachlan's gonna have one, I'm gonna have one. Like, this is amazing. What a find. And then I look on the back and I'm like, okay, so 6 grams of fat is not bad because it's made with flax, which is a healthy fat. Omega-3s are a healthy fat. No saturated fat, no trans fat. Sodium is only around 8%. High in potassium. Carbs, 22 grams, but 5 of that is fiber. 12 grams of sugar, 4 grams of protein. So the 12 grams of sugar, I'm like, I think with kids, it's important to really pay attention to what you're feeding them because sugar adds up so fast in their daily diets. Like we recently cut out juice completely, but like pretty much everything that's marketed for kids has added sugar. So I pay close attention to make sure I'm not just getting snack foods and stuff like that just for them to graze on that has lots of additional sugars in it. So I saw 12 grams and I'm like, you know what, that's actually not too bad because most things are like 24 plus for kids. And then I realized, and it's 150 calories. And then I realized, oh, holy moly, that's only for half a muffin. On the front, it marketed all of this for the entire muffin, and then the nutritional label is only for half a muffin. So really, one muffin is 300 calories, 12 grams of fat, 16% of your sodium, 44 carbs, and 24 grams of sugar. So that's where I was like, well, geez, that is a little bit sneaky. Anyway, so I wanted to hop on and do this face-to-face label Smackdown because a lot of people would pick these up and be like, these are amazing, and they're delicious, they are, and they obviously have nutritional value, which is great. However, they're not a good option to just be like, I'm gonna have one of these bad boys every morning with my cup of coffee. I'm gonna eat one with lunch because they're healthy, right? They've got healthy fats, it's good. You know, a lot of people would be tricked into thinking, okay, this is now gonna be a part of my daily routine because they're healthy and they're gluten-free and blah, blah, blah. When really, these are a great once in a while thing. They're great for if you're like, I'm dying for a cupcake, I guess I'll settle for a flaxseed muffin instead. You know what I mean? They're great for if you know, you are just craving something sweet, a cookie, you know, something oatmeal, like you want just one of the oatmeal cups that you can get at like, I don't know, McDonald's or whatever. Those things are loaded with sugar, not a whole lot of nutritional value. These muffins are good because at least they do have nutritional value, but they're still lots of sugar, lots of fat, and something that you have to really consider that in your overall daily intake of food. Monitoring your sugar intake is so important, even if the food itself is marketed and branded as being ultra healthy. So that's just one thing I wanted to pop on and go over. Things like this, great, they are great options for once in a while. If you're craving a cupcake, these would be a good option once in a while, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So even the stuff that's branded like this, you know, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, no preservatives, no cholesterol, yada, yada, that's great. Still flip it over and really pay attention to how much sugar is in there and, you know, how much of the actual ingredients that go into this, it's all whole foods, which is really good. But how much of the ingredients are actually stuff in there to just make it like sweet and decadent, because it does have so many healthy things. You know, flaxseed, it's not delicious all on its own. So obviously they need to be sweetened and, you know, have stuff added so that they taste really good, which they do. So anyway, just another quick tip on reading labels and being smart about your food choices. And I'm loving the feedback that I'm getting from you guys. So many people have said like, thank you for your videos. And I've completely changed the way I grocery shop. And I had someone message me the other day and she said, I spent hours grocery shopping because I was looking at labels. And that's good, and it's not always gonna be like that. You guys will figure out what stores you go to, you'll figure out your go-to items for your clean, healthy food choices, and before you know it, you're gonna walk through the aisles, it's gonna be a breeze, you're gonna be saving money, you're gonna be meal prepping, and it's gonna be, you're gonna feel way better. So good for you guys for making positive changes, and thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Amanda. I'm so happy to hear that. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Oh, Karen, yes, this is Recover that I'm eating right here every day. Totally obsessed. Okay. Oh, wait. Ooh, more. Okay, I'll stay on. I keep seeing more comments pop. I had a salad for lunch, then someone offered me chips and salsa. You know what? I'm a huge chip person. I love chips. I don't think chips and salsa is a bad thing at all. I think you just have to be mindful of the amount of chips you eat and make sure they're clean chips. Like they have the ingredients of, ground corn, some oil, and some salt. Those are all corn chips need. And the salsa should just be basically vegetables and spices blended up together. Tomatoes, onions, jalapenos if it's spicy, that sort of thing. Salsa doesn't need extra sugar. So, if those are the ingredients for your chips and salsa, I used to have chips and salsa almost every day. I stopped for a while there because I was on 80-day obsession and I didn't want it to be part of my meal plan, but I love chips and salsa. I think it is a healthy snack. You just have to be mindful about what chips and salsa you're using and make sure you don't eat the whole bag of chips, one serving. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you soon. I could stay on and just chat forever, but all right. Got to get my kids to their follow-up doctor's appointments. See you soon. Bye.